Did you miss me?
Yeah.
Hey fam, it's your girl IJF. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning back, welcome back. Before I get started, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also follow me on other social media platforms if you would like. Damn, it's been a minute. So guys, I'm in the process of moving. I just ended my relationship, pretty long relationship, 2 years and some time. And I'm moving to my own place. So that plus kind of getting into other ventures, like I'm doing more writing when it comes to like literary work. I have one published work, but it's like a poem, but it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. There's more to go. But anyway, low key, I have been feeling a bit uninspired, for me, I just feel like I'm becoming an adult now. So there's a lot going on. And because I choose to kind of just go inwards when it comes to my own life, I always neglect my YouTube. And I do want to say I miss you guys. I apologize. I love the people who kind of go back and forth with me. I can't wait to see what y'all think about this. But like, let's just get into it, y'all. Let's talk about stan culture versus cancel culture. Let me give you the definition of stan culture and cancel culture before we go any further.
Cancel culture. Cancel culture refers to the popular practice of withdrawing support for canceling public figures and companies after they have done or said something considered objective or offensive. Cancel culture is generally discussed as being performed on social media in the form of group shaming. Stan. An extremely or excessively enthusiastic and devoted fan.
So this weekend, two artists, Drake and Kanye, put out their albums, right? Kanye West put out his album last Sunday, and Drake put out his album this past Friday, September 3rd. So basically, Drake was preparing for Labor Day weekend, which is very, very smart. So Kanye put out his 10th studio album, DONDA, and Drake put out his 6th studio album, CLB, which stands for Certified Lover Boy. So prior to their album release, these two have had I guess, a very tumultuous relationships. Sometimes they're friends, sometimes they ain't. They're like little kids, Give me my toy, no, you give me my toy. You know what I mean? Just back and forth. A bunch of grown men in the industry. But, I guess they're celebrities, and this is how you sell yourself. You got to be petty and be into a back and forth. So, hey, do you, boo. Besides their relationship with one another, these two men have one thing in common. They want to have the number one album, aka the number one streams, aka the most album spend, aka the most money, right? The more we become immersed in celebrity culture, the more so it can lead to you either making it or not making it, right? And what I mean by that is because celebrities tell us what they think, how they feel, who they are politically, financially, am I a big capitalist venture? Am I a baby capitalist venture? Blah, blah, blah. Them displaying who they are and us, the consumer, seeing it, it does kind of affect the way your pockets are going to be. Let's talk about their public image, right? So let's start with Kanye. Kanye wants to be a self-proclaimed, Kanye is a billionaire, okay? And he's been saying he wants to be a billionaire for a minute now. So obviously he's the ultimate capitalist. He says slavery was a choice.
Hear about slavery for 400 years? For 400 years? That sounds like a choice.
He endorsed this chimpanzee here. He lashes out at his loved ones.
Daisy, I know you got killers. Please don't send them at my head.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little too much. Damn, some things I just feel like you should just keep behind closed doors, but Kanye will always be Kanye. He's also mentally unstable. I definitely believe that something is wrong with him, and everyone uses the excuse of his mom died. Look, he's not the first person to lose his mom, and I'm sorry, but of course it took a toll on him, but you got the money and resources, but you're not but I don't know if you're around the right people to direct you in those resources. The money is there, but the resources are probably being blocked off by the people enjoying the money. So anyway, let's talk about Drake's persona in the public. He wants to quietly be a billionaire. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if he wants to be it, but at the rate that he's going, yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody wants to be a billionaire or rich. I mean, this world's tough, so people chasing money, to me, is not a big deal. But to me, greed like that type of money, billionaire status, I'm here for it, I suppose. there's just no ethical way of being a billionaire. I don't think there is. If there is, let me know in the comments below. Okay, thank you. He's a likable guy. I mean, Drake was the guy from Degrassi who was in a wheelchair. I thought he's charming, he's funny, he's charismatic. He's the safe guy. He's safe. He promoted Obama, even though he's Canadian. And yes, Obama, that's another video for another time, okay? Because, child, I used to wear Obama shirts and, all that stuff too. So, I'm a part of the problem. But I was 13. So anyway, moving on. He makes feminist anthems, nice for what?
Without a follow, without a...
He had a few bitches in there, so people like, oh, feminist anthem. And I must say, I like a lot of them girls in there. Issa, Tiffany, Tracy Ellis Ross, I think she was in there. You always pay homage to Black culture. Obviously, he's half white, so maybe he's overcompensating, because you know how that goes, But nonetheless, he does it, and I appreciate that a lot. Again, I didn't know that Drake was half white until he told us his mama was a Canadian Karen. I would hope not, but we really never know. Nonetheless, it is very refreshing to see a man like that who's mixed, but obviously favors his Black side a little more than his white side, right? Do y'all fucking hear my neighbor's dog? So I just laid out a few of their public personas, Drake's and Kanye's. So now let's talk about stan and cancel culture. So for me, I did not listen to Kanye West's album. I don't have any plans to ever do so. I don't care. To me, Kanye is not in my syllabus of musical geniuses anymore. He was, of course. I think I stopped listening to Kanye maybe Dark Twisted Fantasy. I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the last album I fully enjoyed by Kanye West. Besides that, Kanye was not losing any numbers when he dropped his album last week. His album was #1 in 130 countries. You know what I mean? And for me, I think his stan culture outweighs his cancel culture because, basically his stan culture has more power over the cancel culture, right? Because with Kanye West, the things that he has done, the things that he has perpetuated in the society of America, it's very atypical. Things that Kanye has been doing personally, right, and musically, it doesn't really bother his current fans. To me, most of his fans are, white boys, white women, and black men. Black men who want to be him because he's a billionaire and they think that's all that's to life. It's just money, money, money. And I hope for those people who do think that's the answer to all things, I hope you get what you need. I hope you get what you want. But nonetheless, I feel like Kanye, the things that he has said in the media, the whole slavery is a choice, endorsing the circus clown. I think for him, the people that support him, those are the people that he represents. Those are the people that he represents and vice versa. Slavery is a choice. Do you think what does that have to do with white people? Some of their people weren't, that's not their side of the fence. This, slave culture, slavery in America, that's not their culture. Why would it bother them? Their people wasn't enslaved. Not saying that, white people didn't enslave their own people, because they did in Europe, Look up, Greece during the time when it was all that, when it was the center of the world. They had slaves. Every society that had power had slaves, unfortunately. I mean, look at the Malian Empire. The richest man that lived was Mansa Musa, and he's a Mandinka man from Mali. My point is, Kanye is going to sell because the people that support him, like I said, let me reiterate, it's black men, white women, and white boys. So to me, those people are the least concerned with the well-being of people who look like me, because at the end of the day, they don't think they need us. They're not concerned with us, and they could do as they please to us and still move on with their life. If you guys get what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, Kanye could be as harmful to black people as he wants. And again, black men will come out and the white society will come out and support him. So they don't care about what he's doing, what he's going through. The wackier, the better. And to me, that's the thing. When his mother was alive, when he was around people who actually loved him and didn't see him for the money that he was cared for. He was way more cognizant. If you guys get what I'm saying. This is the man who said on TV, I think I was 8 or 9 years old, he said this:
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
And to me, he was a hero. I'm like, oh. I remember I sat that day and looked at the TV and I was like, did that guy just say that? So back in the day, he had went to Sierra Leone to look up like Blood Diamonds or whatever. It was like an MTV series. Like this guy was very tapped into who he was. Again, his dad is a Black Panther member, and his mom was a HBCU university professor. There's no way that the way that Kanye acts now makes any sense. That's all I'm trying to say. But again, it's not very uncommon that a lot of Black men, when they get to a certain stage in life, especially in the public eye, in the entertainment world, there's certain things that they do have to, in my opinion, that they fall to. Now let's talk about Drake when it comes to stan culture versus cancel culture. First of all, let me know in the comments below. Before I go on, please don't forget to like this video because I'm about to start putting my Venmo and my Cash App. I have to learn how to use Venmo because I don't use that blue little thingy. I use the green one, Cash App, because if y'all want me to make more videos, which I do enjoy doing, but I'm an independent creator. When you're an independent content creator on this platform or in general, baby, it ain't easy. I'm a one-woman team. You know, like the video. Drake. Back to Drake. I don't know if Drake has ever been canceled, but Drake also has a huge stan culture. And let me tell you why Drake has a stan culture that's bigger than Kanye's. Drake is already one mix. Drake, too, is already international. He's a Canadian guy who came to America and became, well, his dad is African-American, so, you know, but he's Canadian. You know what I mean. You know, he's made a mark on the globe. He's sampled all types of music, Afro beats, reggae, no soca yet, but I can see him coming through with that. British grime. I mean, the guy is just, he's very tapped in, which is very smart. You know what I mean? Kanye has never done that. Drake also has never said anything controversial. Drake is safe. Drake has, like I said, female anthems. So female, don't shoot the messenger. Feminist anthems. You know, he has music for kids. He has music for old people. He has music for... Now, my opinion. I'm going to be dead ass with y'all. Fanta is a certified lover girl. CLG. You heard? Because I didn't listen to Kanye's album, so I don't know musically what it sounds like. I can't sit here and judge the man. People said that it was great from what I was reading online, from what I've seen on the shitty room and stuff. You know, I do a little quick read. People said that they love it. Some people hate it. I don't give a damn. I don't like Kanye West anymore. I mean, I still want the best for him. You know, maybe that's my problem as a human being. I want the best for people who... to me, he kind of reminds me of those Black Panther members who kind of went down in history as being so righteous, but then they ended up coming to their knees to the oppressor. And I feel like he's happy, right? He's a billionaire, but the guy is not mentally there. So I did like who he was back in the day, but I don't like who he is now. And that's okay because he's a human being. He has the right to evolve in every manner that he wants. But I only have a problem with it when it affects people who look like me. That's my only issue. You could do whatever you want, but sometimes whatever you want also can bring you certain consequences. So yes, in my opinion, Certified Lover Boy it's a bop. Have I listened to every single song? No. I do love TSU. Ciao. But I'm a good girl though, so don't get it twisted. Anyway, fam, this video is gonna be mad long, but for y'all, I'll do anything. Anyway, fam, as always, please don't forget to like, and also subscribe, comment below. Tell me what you guys think. It's been a minute since I've been on the platform, but don't get it twisted. Y'all have been on my mind. But just, you know, like people have writer's block. I had creative content block, I guess. I really don't know. And I'm also in the process of moving and trying to get my life together. Being an adult is so much work. But anyway, fam, until next time, bye. Mwah.